Okay. Good evening, everyone. It is 6:05 and we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna go ahead and open up in prayer this evening. And we're gonna have Chaplain to pray us in this evening so that he can enjoy his birthday. Happy birthday, Chaplain, again. Thank you for coming out tonight.
All right, head bowed. Lord, we thank you for this day. This is the day in which you have made, and we shall rejoice and be glad with it. We ask that you bless our city, Lord, bless our mayor, bless our police chief and executive team, Lord. Even bless this meeting on tonight in this precinct right now. Look over our city. Lord, we ask that you're blessed and be showered upon each and every one of us, Lord. Help this meeting to be successful. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Have a good night. Enjoy. Okay, I'm the president, Kim Jackson, for the 11th Precinct Police Community Relations Council. My treasurer, Mr. Leon Wire, he is out bow hunting, so it is deer season and this is his time for him to depart us. So he's not here this evening. I see Judith. Hello, Judith. Good evening and thank you for attending tonight. That is one of my sergeant at arms. We're gonna go ahead. We don't have a police report. Okay, we don't have a police report, and if the commander or captain decides to join, I'm gonna let them take over so that they can provide us a report. I just have a couple of things from last well, a couple of things. One from last month. The people that were in the room last month came up with $80 worth of candy. So I bought $80 and well, probably about $86, $87 worth of candy, which gave us a total of 5 great big bags. So we did, as you know, everybody in the room said that you guys know, we did donate from the community 5 big bags. And of course, there were people that did other things, which was perfect. And then they brought more candy later on. So everyone that brought candy, that decorated their cars, that participated in the whole Halloween event, we thank you so much. From my understanding, it was a huge success across the city, but of course, you know, we were good. We were in one. So we, I mean, it was kids for days. Even after the time of 7, I believe we still had kids coming at 8 o'clock. So it was, we went through so much candy. It was ridiculous, but the kids enjoyed, and that's what it was about, for the kids to have a good time. So thank you to everybody that participated in one way, shape, or form. Thank you. We are going to do a Christmas party December 13th. Instead of having our community meeting, we're going to have a Christmas party. But here's what we're gonna do. We need you guys to RSVP, and you can send me an email to RSVP. What I'm gonna do, I'm taking the first 25 plus your 1 if you choose to do so. So I'm looking at a total of 50 people. So I'm gonna get 25, and if you choose to do a +1, that will take us up to 50. And we're having it here at the station. It is going to be in person. We will not be on Zoom that night, which will be December 13th. We will not be on Zoom. We will be here at the station. And you guys should have my email address. And I'm gonna give it to you guys again, just in case, because I'm taking the first 25. Don't get mad at me when I tell you that I didn't hit the 25 limit. I'm forewarning you. So KIMJ4267@gmail.com. So we're gonna do 25, and I'm gonna let you do a +1, which will bring us up to a total of 50. And we'll be here at the station just to have a little bit of fun. You know, we'll have some nice foods and, you know, I have our music, and so it'll be festive. But it won't be like way out like we normally would do, but it's enough where I want us to get together and since we haven't done that in a little bit, I kind of want to bring it back a little bit, but do it slow. So that's the goal, okay? Any questions? Yeah.
Okay. What about the one here? We can't email you.
Well, no, you can.
Yeah, but everybody probably gonna be an email you when you get.
Well,
home,
here's
you
the
know?
deal. It's only what, 5 of you already
Yeah.
here? Well, if you 5 already here, we got 5 already, so we only got 5.
But so we don't have to email.
Well, make sure that I have everybody's name that's in here, at least I know that's not 5. If you plan on doing a +1, I need your +1 too. So if somebody can start and put their name and a +1 on a piece of paper for me and make sure that I get it, then you guys, because that, you're right, and I didn't think about that, because they be emailing me now and you guys are in here. Very true. So, yes, we'll pass that around. Does anybody have, here, I'll get you, y'all start. Okay. So Sergeant Spruce is gonna give you guys a paper, and then you put your names on there. Okay, it's been a long day for these officers. They've been here, you know, at the crack of dawn this morning, way earlier than normal. So we're just gonna go through, and I'm gonna get right into our judges or our state reps, their representatives, any of our clergy. So I'm gonna start looking through the list and getting any updates that anyone may have. And I'm trying to see, can you see of everybody we have one there?
This is right. Okay, let me call him.
All right,
No,
so
I can't see nothing.
I'm sorry, I was throwing off what you need.
No, I just wanted to see who was online. Yeah, there we go. So I can really see them. I see any state reps or,
We got
I see Lionel.
Lieutenant Gabriel was on here from downtown.
Oh, okay. Lieutenant Gabriel, how are you? Is it Gable?
Gabriel.
Okay, there you go. Now I can see you.
Here, I'll put my video on. Hold on.
No, I can see your name now. I'm trying to squinch here, which isn't a good thing, but. Good evening. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful. Any news from downtown you'd like to share with us?
We are getting our events together, but we don't have them together yet. So I'll grab your email and I can send you our events for the next 2 weeks. Events that are happening in the city of Detroit, the different precincts that are coordinating with churches and various organizations working on different events throughout the city. And we're going to be having a neighborhood police officer meeting coming up Monday. And we're going to talk about Goodfellows and Corporal or MPO Robinson is going to be talking about bike safety and his initiative with the bike safety. And so we just finished up the Halloween in the D. That was very successful, as you mentioned.
Yes.
And 11th Precinct blew it through the water. From what I hear, I mean, you guys did amazing stuff at the 11th Precinct. But you guys always do set the bar super high. So
Well,
we're
thank
very
you so much.
proud of the 11th Precinct in so many ways. Even the drug take back, they took first place and with the drug take back as well.
All right, good.
So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. And once, whatever you decide to send the any of the events that are coming up, I'll make sure I do an email blast and make sure that the community gets it as well.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. That sounds excellent.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
And
and thank you for joining tonight.
You're welcome. I'll jot down your email. You have it in the did you put it in the chat?
They're gonna put it in the chat now.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, absolutely. Who else did we see? Lionel Williams from DPSCD. How are you this evening?
Hello, Ms. Jackson. Thanks for having me at the meeting. It's great pleasure. bring greetings from Dr. Vitti and the superintendent's office. I just want to give a special shout out to NPO Robinson and Officer Williams that have been teaming up with me for the mental health summit that we're going to have for East English next week, November 16th from 9 to 3. So just kudos to those two officers. They really go over and beyond, especially Officer Williams with the sisterhood program as well. So we're still on pace for Persian to build the new Persian. We will be having community meetings with the community to see how the new school is going to look. We're going to see what are we going to keep from the original Persian. We want to keep some original artifacts to still give the alumni their say in the Persian. And right now we are promoting our exam schools. We have 6 exam schools, and this month is the deadline for all the 8th graders that want to apply for the exam school. So we have Cass, Renaissance, King. Then we have the school at Marygrove, which is an exam school. CMA is an exam school. And then we have an exam program at Southeastern High School. So we're up to 6 exam schools. So we're excited about that. Anybody that is in high school can still apply for the exam schools, and anybody that's in the exam school can apply to switch to another exam school. So we
Now, what
just
is the exam school? What is that?
so that means that
Take an exam?
you have to take an exam and be accepted before cats like Cass, King, and Renaissance were the 3 exam school for the longest. Now we've added Marygrove, we've added CMA as a full exam school, and then we have the exam program at Southeastern.
Okay. I thought it was something like new. Like, I'm like, damn school, wait a minute. I know I've been out the game for a while, but whoa. Okay, cool. All right, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we're just expanding some, and we just had our first report card. So parents be looking out for children bringing their report cards home. So we're excited about that. We know it's been a long start of the school year, but we are coming up with our first break for Thanksgiving. So we're excited about that, and keeping all the kids safe for the winter.
Now, how was the school over at Marygrove? How was that going?
So right now we are adding a grade every year. So this will be the first graduating class. So now we have K through 2 as an elementary and high school on the Marygrove's campus. Then we'll go 3rd grade next year, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, till it's all the way K through 12.
Okay.
So you can enroll in the Marygrove school and stay there all the way into college.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Awesome. Because I know the campus looks beautiful. I go past there quite a bit, especially when I'm over with my mom. And it looks beautiful. It looks good. So kudos to you guys.
What about that name change they were working on? For
Oh, what about that name change for Finney? What's going on with that?
Well, the voting ended last Tuesday, so we're waiting to hear the results. And whatever the results are, they will present them at the next board meeting. So then Dr. Vitti will either promote the name change or say there was not enough votes to create a name change. So in order for a name change to occur, that means someone has to make a proposal, a group of people, and then it has to be approved by the board, and then has to be approved by Dr. Vitti. So it's in motion, but it's not necessarily going to change. But they did say if they did change the name, they would not change the colors, or they would not change the logo or anything like that. So
Okay.
yeah.
So it'll still be our old Finney we know, it just with a new name.
Yeah, it'd be Finney, but it'd be the Finney Bulldogs with the East English colors. And I was at the meeting. A lot of alumni showed up. A lot of East English Village alumni showed up. So I think it was healthy conversation. There was a proposal to call it East English Village at Finney. So you could kind of include both names and still keep both alumni tied in. So there were 3 choices. At the next board meeting, we should hear more feedback on what the results were.
Okay, cool. Thank you for those updates. Always appreciate you joining and giving us some DPS CD information. So thank you.
I appreciate you letting us come to the meeting, and I would love to enjoy the Christmas party if possible.
Absolutely. You know I'm putting you down there. You done already put out there. I got you, Lionel. I got you. Who else we have one here? I don't think we have anybody. I figured it'd be kind of a quiet night tonight. Just because with a lot of voting and our representatives and our judges will be hosting celebratory parties and things like that. So what I'm gonna do now is open up the floor. If you guys have any questions or concerns, and if the meeting, you know, it goes until it goes, but I do want to get these officers out kind of earlier than normal, just because they've had an extremely long day. So let's just go right into it. Any questions, any concerns, any issues? Either raise your hand or make a motion so that I can see the screen highlight around me. Anybody in the room? Oh,
I have a question. I didn't know that city was still city. Isn't that new school in East England? That's what I thought.
That's right.
But they
want to go back.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
And I think they want to try to combine the two together because, you know, Finney is like, you know, well, we're Finney, but then the East England is like, well, no, so they try to.
Even though it's on new grounds, it's not where the original thing. Okay.
They want to kind of, you know, that's what I guess the alumni are for. And Lionel, if I'm stepping out of bounds, let me know. But that is the reason why they want to incorporate, you know, I think both, yeah, everybody wants to, you know, the name on there. Yeah.
And Ms. Jackson, just to clarify, what happened was the Finney alumni went to the board meeting and they had enough signatures to put a name change proposal together. So
because right now it's East English Village just by itself.
It's by itself. So it's just a proposal has been made. So you have to go through all the steps for a proposal. So they did have a QR code, and we had maybe a 3-week window for everybody to vote. So anybody could vote, didn't matter what state you were in, as long as you had the QR code, you could vote. So we're just up to see who had the most votes. And then that takes the next step, according to how the voting went.
Okay. Okay, Dr. Quinn, okay. All right, do we have any other questions in the room? You guys are good. Any questions online, on Zoom? Any concerns? Yep.
Iris.
Okay, hi Iris, how are you? Good evening. Take yourself off mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Sergeant, Officer Spruce.
You had it right. That's Sergeant.
Okay. Okay. Sergeant Spruce. I included you with an email about my neighbor's dog that is continuously not on a leash. The Humane Society has been out here several times. They never answered the door. And this is constantly going on with this dog doing its business in my front yard. So what is the next step?
When I issue somebody a ticket. You actually see the neighbor's dog doing this?
I sent you the video of the dog in my front yard. I included you in the video.
I've been having.
In the email. And I have some other emails. I mean, he's letting the dog out 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. The dog's running all across people's yard, you know. It's just getting out of control.
So we got video of this dog?
Yeah, I've got it on my Ring camera.
Okay. Give me a call tomorrow. We'll see about issuing him some tickets.
Okay. Okay.
You gotta go to court.
And you'll have to go to court.
That's not a problem.
All right, then. Let's do this.
Right.
Okay.
Call me tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you. Do we have anyone else? Any questions, concerns? Issues, kind of, sort of? Maybe, might? All right, well, it's awfully quiet. Sergeant,
Everybody
anything to
vote?
share with us?
Yes,
Okay.
we'd like to thank the community. We'd like to thank the sponsors for the city of Detroit that helped put out our trunk or treat. Our trunk or treat was great. We had levels of pre-pandemic. That's how many folks we had. So we started at 4 o'clock. They were lined up at 3:45, and the line was going down the valley in both directions. And even though it rained, they were still out there and they kept on coming. The line was so long, it didn't look like it was moving. We were moving them in and out, but it didn't look like it. But all of the people had a good time. The children, they got plenty of candy. They were entertained and they just had a good time. So we'd like to thank everybody for helping get us back to those stages prior to COVID. And that's where we were with that. So we thank the community. Couldn't have did it without you guys.
Appreciate it. Always do. Had a good time. Okay, any other?
Lionel.
Hey, Lionel.
Hey, real quick, President Jackson, I did have some information. I know that Second Ebenezer is passing out 1,000 turkeys tomorrow. So I don't know how many people on the call.
That's not correct.
But it's going to be first come, first serve right there, Second Ebenezer Church tomorrow. I believe it's Thursday. I don't know.
It's Thursday.
Yes, Thursday. I'm sorry.
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, they are passing out turkeys on Thursday.
Oh, wow, okay. Second and Thursday.
Sweet.
Lee, hello, how are you?
Fine. How are you?
Good.
Good. I just have a comment. I don't know what, if anything, can be done about it, but I just noticed here lately, there is a bus stop on the corner of 7 Mile and Conant that seems to be a popular hangout with some of the neighborhood fellows. Now, you know, I know that it's a pretty busy bus stop area, and I see people there quite regularly, but there's a certain group, and they start early too.
They do.
And you can tell they're just hanging out. What, if anything, can be done about that?
It is an ongoing problem and we are aware of it. We've issued tickets. They like to sit in the bus stop and they like to drink.
Yes.
So from time to time, we go up there and we give them some invitations to court and we run them off and they come back. We do it again, give them some more tickets and they go to court, or they don't go to court. We lock them up, they run off, they come back. This has been, I don't know what it is about that bus stop. And I guess maybe it's the close proximity to the liquor store, because they gotta just cross the street. So they cross the street, and like she said, early in the morning, they're out there drinking those tall cans of beer.
Yep.
Usually what they like to do, we put them out, run them off, they come back. Run them off, they come back. I think we'd have to just post up we'd have to just post the officer in the bus stop and keep it from happening. But unfortunately, we can't have an officer out there just posted up at the bus stop. So in the meantime, we'll keep running them off and we'll keep giving them tickets for drinking in public.
Okay, well, at least you're aware of it. And I understand that you cannot have an officer there posted at all times, but I just noticed that it was a problem for just about every day of the week. And I think about the poor people that actually needed to sit there and wait on the bus, and you know, they've got their little community meetings going on. So our people, gotta love them. Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Owen? Is that
Yeah.
Owen?
Owen? Owen, how are you this evening?
Hi, good. How are you this evening?
Wonderful.
Good. I just have I'd like an update on from the last meeting. I reported a abandoned car and some basketball rims. And this was at the last meeting, and I was told to give the information to the officer. I called during the meeting and gave the information. And I was told that it was going to be looked at. You put a sticker on it, and 3 days later for the car and for the basketball rims, that would be ticketed, or there would be something put on the rims. And also the neighbors would get some type of information stating that you do not put basketball rims in the street. And it has now been a month and neither has been done. The car is still there and the basketball rims are still there. I'd like to know if there is some type of update on that.
What street are we talking about?
For which incident?
For
For
the abandoned car and the basketball hoop?
The abandoned car is sitting on Cary Street, Carrie, and it's just south of Iowa.
What kind of car is it?
It is a gray Chevy Malibu.
Any plate on it?
Yes, it is. The plate is E as in egg, P as in Paul, B as in boy, 1975. It has a damaged front end. It's completely off.
And what's the location of those basketball hoops?
There's 3 locations for basketball.
What's your first one?
rims. First one is on Cliff Street.
And
Just
address for me on Cliff?
7. Well, actually, where it's coming from is East Nevada. So it's 7400 East Nevada, but it's on the side street of Cliff.
Where's your second one?
The second one is on Iowa Street, 7499 Iowa.
And your third?
The third one is 6870 Iowa.
Okay. We'll have somebody out there tomorrow on those.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome.
Thank you. Do we have anyone else with any issues or concerns? Follow up? Going once? In the room?
Yes. On
Okay,
Main Street, the traffic is north and south, all day.
So it's a one-way going which
It's a
way?
one-way going south. And they're up and down all day long.
That's main between what, man?
Between 7 Mile and Robin Hood, 7 Mile and Nevada, up and down all day,
Going the wrong way.
all day.
People, they just don't get it. I understand.
okay, anyone on Zoom? Going once? Going twice? Oh, I see a hand. Oh, is that,
No, she was clapping.
oh, she was, okay. Yeah, I saw something.
Oh, she's saying something else.
Oh,
I forgot to mention a couple events that we do have coming up. One is called Stomp the Yard Drill Competition. It's at Wayne State University, 5101 John C. Lodge. It's at 6 p.m. It's free food and music, and it's going to be police officers doing some real interesting drills. And the chief's going to be there, and it's going to be a pretty nice event.
Awesome. Okay. Now, can you send me that one too?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Yes, and it's free. It's free. Food and music. So should be nice. You get to mingle with some officers. It's kind of a competition, so it's precinct to precincts. MPO Robinson's going to have the explorers there, and they're going to do a drill as well. So it's going to be pretty fun. So we'd love for you guys to come out and watch the officers and mingle with the officers and enjoy the event. And also we have this event coming up. This is pretty soon. This is going to be Thursday, November 10th, and it's at the Detroit Marriott Renaissance Center, and it's for annual Beyond and Above and Beyond award ceremony for police officers and also fire department and EMS.
Okay.
So that one, if you want to get tickets for that one, you can go to www.detroitpublicsafety.org. But I'll scan them, that both of these flyers, and send them to you.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Anyone else? Going once? Zoom, going twice?
Anybody in the room?
Okay, anybody in the room? I'm about to leave out so these officers can go home and take a break because I know they are tired. We had a very short meeting, which I figured we would just because it was election night. So I just appreciate the ones, you guys that did come out, and I appreciate everyone who's at the polls. I know we have a couple of community people working the polls. So I just want to say thank you for coming out this evening. This was a 37-minute meeting, which this was a record, and we'll probably never see it again, but I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to say again, don't forget to do I got you guys in the room already, but don't forget to RSVP for the Christmas party. And we'll see you next month. Please remember, there will not be a Zoom meeting next month. We will meet here at the station for the ones that want to attend the Christmas party by RSVP only. So I want to say, everyone, have a good night. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Have a safe Thanksgiving. Have a safe holiday coming up. And we'll see you or talk to you next month. Also remember, January and February, there will be no meeting. So after our meeting in December, or our Christmas party in December, we will not meet again until March of 2023.
What time is the Christmas party?
It's gonna be from 6 to 8, just like our regular community meeting. The time won't change. It'll be from 6 to 8. So thank you everyone for attending tonight. Have a good evening. Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next month.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.